Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to Altcoin Buzz Trading. Pretty good day for the markets yesterday. Bitcoin was up 10%. I think it was a full 10% yesterday. And most of the market followed suit with a pretty good day. Today, we're chilling and consolidating. And our hot altcoins of the day actually look really good. But most of the market doesn't look super hot. So we came down after our mini capitulation right here a few days ago. Bitcoin had a great day yesterday. Is it too much too soon though? Usually you don't see these straight up moves like this coming out of a V bottom, and V's aren't very stable anyways. V's can tend to roll over because of such quick profit. They tend to not hold up. So yesterday was pretty good, but my volume aggregation tool doesn't really like it too much for some reason. Um, and all it does is count buying and selling pressure going back 21 periods, kind of the same period as the RSI here, and it's not a super intriguing looking chart. Two pocket pivots negative, two pocket pivots positive. So while we did get up, there's not a tremendous amount of action behind it. So from here, I'm really just kind of looking to see, are we going to be stable or are we going to come back and test lows? Either one would be fine. I think we're in a good position. We've snapped back. We're back in above this trend line. I think that's good. And we'll see what happens from here. But most of the charts in the market, it's a relatively low volume rally. Our two hot coins we're going to see later are not a low volume rally. They actually look really good from a volume perspective. And there were a few others that did as well, but for the most part, a lot of it's low volume. And it kind of makes sense just because of the way that these things tend to move. Now, we talked about when we were up here before we broke the trend line, we could do a cup and handle. Obviously, that's not happening. But from here, we could go up and form some other type of consolidation. Still could be a cup and handle, but it wouldn't be associated with this top. It would be its own kind of thing. And ideally, we get up higher to do that. If you can move up higher towards the breakout point and then consolidate, those are the most powerful price actions that I've seen, barring any kind of weird news or something coming out. But right now, we're just looking for stability. Solana has stability, and speaking of which, let's take a look at Solana. Almost all the way back to the top of this trend line range. So we have a declining trend line here, and look at this range where we pretty much got really close to the top of it. We're rolling over now a little bit, but in really low volume. Solana actually looks really good, but even Solana yesterday, while it had an okay volume day, really didn't outperform the prior 2 days in terms of volume. You can see it here on the 2 hour time frame. Volume aggregation tool also shows you here that the buyers weren't fully involved, although no negative pocket pivots, all positive pocket pivots. So that's a good thing there. So Solana's looking pretty good, but this could still also chop around for quite some time before it really needs to do anything positive. So in a good spot right there. Let's take a look at our hot coins of the day. CRO with a huge blast off. When I was looking at it earlier, is up here. Now we're starting to pull back a little bit. So I think this is most of this current market action. This is kind of what you like to see, high volume. We can maybe try to watch this for a second. I put my cursor where the volume is. Let's see if that's going to kick up while the price action works around here a little bit. So we did just find the local top at the 1150 level. And this kind of blasted through everything. A small bull flag formed overnight there on the 2 hour time frame. Not seeing a lot of volume pop in here. A little bit. Usually when you have these wicks at the top like this, and this is forming a wick right now, at least it looks like it with 30 minutes left to go, you'll see that volume chunk up. Maybe we've already done a good amount of chunking. Let's go down to the 1 minute. And here you have the volume chunking up. And here's your volume. See, now it's moving on the 1 minute. We can see a little bit of difference. But these are always interesting to catch in real time. If you find yourselves watching these, sometimes the best thing you can do, in all honesty, and it was really educational for me, is just to watch the chart to see how the volume moves and how the candle moves up or down with the volume in concert. Kind of unique to catch one on, while I'm recording this. These videos are only 5 minutes long, so very unique. You can see this volume has already moved up above that cursor level, and the price action kicked all the way down. So it's really good to watch these to see how price actually moves, because it's very important if you're a trader, in my opinion, to understand this, because it can kind of give you a good sense of whether something's really selling off or not. Because yeah, you get in these situations, you kind of want to buy them because they're up so high, but what does the immediate price action look like? And this one, I can't say is super hot right now. This is a potential place to find support. First red candle. volume aggregation tool here. You have the buyers and the sellers about to meet. So if it's really bullish, it'll try to expand back out, or does a flat horizontal and curls back up. But anyway, I find this stuff fascinating. I don't always get to sit and watch these charts, but this one's pretty good. Look at that volume, already all the way back up towards the prior candles, and really hasn't gone anywhere. So that's a little bit of support. I really wasn't watching the candles that much. I was kind of talking to you guys, but very small price action right there. Didn't go anywhere. So I wish I had smaller than a 1 minute. Anyway, next up is SUI. Let's get off the 1 minute for this one. Here's another one, not really moving in the moment, but also did pretty good with great volume late yesterday. It is trying to go right now a little bit with this flag on the overnight session. So both of these loosely actionable. I think CRO's kind of topping. But this one, very nice tight price action. And here you can see right there, good volume. 29 minutes left to go. Could be better volume, but attempting a breakout. So this could be it starting to try to move up through a declining trend line. This one could still have some legs. If more charts looked like this with good volume here late yesterday, we'd be having a different conversation about a lot more bullish action. And the charts would look a little bit better as well. This is obviously a great looking chart. We'll see if it can follow through. Nothing's guaranteed, but a good undercut and rally here. Nice rally back. Good volume. This one could have some legs as well. All right, guys. Well, have a great weekend there. You got an extra minute and a half on the best 5 minutes every day here on Altcoin Buzz Trading. And have a good weekend. I will see you Monday. Bye-bye.